Let's talk about the book. I loved, well, I gotta start at the beginning. You dedicated it to Grandma.
I did, dedicate it to my grandma. Yeah. Well, my grandmother was my very first editor, and when I was 10 and I was trying to write it, and each chapter was 2 pages long, she'd spell and grammar check it for me, and if she liked it, she'd keep it, and if she didn't like it, she'd throw it away and tell me I can do much better, and I would. So yes, I had to dedicate it to Grandma because she's my first editor.
Has she read it?
Oh, of course, many times, yeah.
Your first critic, what did she say?
Oh, she was happy. She loved it. She's like, well, it's the same story. And I'm like, yeah, it's the same story. Same story since I was 10.
Really?
Yeah.
That's great. There are a lot of familiar characters. You know, we talk about some of the people we run across, Snow White and Goldilocks, and why you decided to mix them in with these kids.
Well, they are... selfishly, I just wanted to meet them growing up. As a kid, I was obsessed with fairy tales, and I wanted to go into the book and meet all the characters. I think everything that Alex and Connor experience are just adventures that I daydreamed about having when I was a kid.
Right. Were you more Alex or more Connor? One of the
I'm right in the middle. They totally represent me. Alex is my smart bookworm side, and Connor is my people-pleasing, witty, sarcastic side. So the two of them make me. So I am them.
Okay, that's great. What do you feel like when people tell you you're an inspiration to them? How does that make you feel?
I mean, a bunch of things. Part of me goes a little numb towards it because it's a little surreal and a little overwhelming at the same time. I mean, it's a very, very spoiled position to be in, to know that you're affecting people every day. It's crazy.
I mean, I'm thinking sequel. I'm thinking to animated TV series.
Oh, thanks. There's definitely a sequel in the works. I'm working on that as we speak. So that'll come out within the next year or two, knock on wood. And I'm really excited to tell that story too.
And it's great that you wrote about twins because there really are no books for twins.
I can't believe that. Maybe because twins have always been so much of me because I'm a Gemini and I've wanted to tell this story for forever. I guess I've never really thought about twins not really being in the mainstream except for, you know, the Olsen twins and the Parent Trap.
Right. So you're going out there now, facing all these people and they all want a piece of you. How do you feel?
Nervous because I'm always afraid that I'm going to say the wrong thing or I'm going to stutter or do something, be really high-pitched and freak them out or do something that's going to ruin the moment with them wanting to meet me because that's my biggest fear. I never want to disappoint anybody.